Hello everyone, I'm Laurel and welcome to my channel. Today is day 9 of 30 Days of Resin, and today I'm going to be making kind of a steampunk type pair of earrings. And the supplies we're going to use for that are UV resin, some metallic silver, 2 6mm jump rings, 2 fishhook earrings, mixing bowl, mixing utensil, and a bunch of these little cogs. And the way we're going to place them, the earrings are not going to look exactly the same. They're going to look a little different on each one, so that is okay. Nothing wrong with that. So we're going to make enough to fill them up. Mix that up. I love this metallic stuff. It just looks like, you know, liquid metal. The only thing with it is once you start curing it, I'm not sure how it would be for the 2-part epoxy, but once it starts curing, like some of the silver will hit more of one area than the other. That's not a problem, still looks great. So just pour it in here. And you can work it towards the edges and put some around that area where your jump ring will go. Make sure it gets in there. And again, hey, I did pretty good. I mixed up just enough. That's crazy. I rarely do that. I usually have, there's a little left over, but not enough to make anything. I'm going to get rid of bubbles. I see some bubbles like popping up to the top, so get rid of those, especially around where the jump ring is going to go. And then I'm going to cure for 180 seconds, turn it over, and cure it for another 180 seconds. Alright, so now these are cured. Now I didn't fill them all the way to the top. I did leave just a little bit at the top, and then I'm just going to pour in some of the clear now. And get rid of the bubbles. And then I sort of separated these. I didn't really know if I wanted to use the gold or not. And like I said, they're going to be different because I have all kinds of different pieces. I do have pieces that do match. I could make them matching if I felt like it, but I think I want to make them just a little different. And I'm going to start with the larger one in the center. And let's see. Maybe maybe a couple small ones. I'm not really sure what I want to put in there. So now you can move them around. You don't have to have these directly in the center either. You can like move them off to the side a bit. That looks good. And then you can just add whatever little pieces you want in there. There's a heart. Some of these pieces are like a bronze, and then some are like a gunmetal. You Just put the little cogs in there. Now they may not be totally submerged, so we will put another coat on in just a second. This one I think I'm going to move up there. Move that down a little bit and add another one. And then this one I'll move down a little bit. Move that up over here. And I think I'll add one of these. These are kind of similar though. I just noticed it, but that's okay. And actually they're kind of connected. I don't know if you can see that, but just like watch pieces, I'm just kind of connecting them a little bit. You don't have to do that, but sometimes in order for them to fit, you will. Okay, now this one doesn't really have to be. So this one I want to kind of turn around because I want the heart to be right side up. There. Now let me just take a look. Okay, so I'll need to add just a little bit more clear on top. Now if you want, you can dome it a little bit, which means it's raised above a little bit. Now you can do that. I'm trying to see so that they match. I don't want them different. Make sure everything looks good. And take my lighter and go over it. And then I'm going to cure this for 180 seconds. All right, now that they're done curing, we can remove them from the mold. And just get your 6mm jump rings and your fishhook earrings out. I'm not really sure. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking these are too small. So put your 6mm jump rings away. And we'll try 8mm. Now make sure you get your jump rings in all different sizes, because sometimes you don't know what the thickness of the piece will be when you're finally done with it. So get like 6mm, 8mm, and 10mm. And these are really inexpensive. There's like 500 jump rings to a box, and they're only $3.99. So that is not bad at all. Okay, so I'm wondering if we're going to have a little difficulty putting these on. I don't know why it should be like that, but we'll do our best to get them on. I don't know if maybe it's the hole. No, the hole looks fine. I think it's just the thickness of it. Now I just lost the roundness of the the shape of the jump ring, but I'm going to do my best to get it back together. I'm just going to stick this on there while I can. Oops. So the fishhook earrings faces the back. Now be careful when you're doing this. I might need another pair of pliers. Let me get that and I'll be right back. All right, so if you have this problem and because of the thickness of the piece You cannot fit the jump ring in. I don't think a 10 millimeter would have fit in here either. So just do your best, and if it pulls apart a little bit, wiggle it with 2 pairs of pliers until you get that shape again, and then the 2 ends meet. Now it's a little bit off, so you just have to just keep working at it. And oh, well, that fell off. That's one thing you don't want to happen, is your earring to fall off while you're wearing there we go. And then you just keep working at it until they meet up and it looks like a circle again. So we'll do the same with this one. We'll see how that goes. It just doesn't want to go through. And it's not because of the hole size. The hole size is fine. It's just the jump ring itself. It's okay. Now this one I just totally destroyed, I think. We'll see. Yeah, this one. Yeah, you don't want to do that. But can we get it back into a circle shape? I don't know. Maybe. Just take your time with it. Get it as close as you can. Put your earring on. And then it looks like this side, I'm going to turn it around a little bit, is still sticking up a little bit. So we're going to have to move it down just a little to make that circle. Got to make sure those ends really meet up close. Now what happened was the circle now is an oval. But it works. And it was just, I think it was just the thickness of the piece. Some work better than others. Now it could have been the hole, and the hole needed to be a little bit larger, because on the mold, I'll show you, it's very small. You know, and we filled it only to the top. We didn't really dome it or anything. It's very flat. So, I don't know. I guess learn from my mistakes. But, yeah. So, I think they turned out beautiful. So, if you liked my video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and press the bell for notifications of my upcoming videos. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to all my supplies. And obviously, this is the end of day 9 of 30 Days of Resin. So I hope you join me tomorrow for day 10. See you soon. Actually, thank you for watching my video. See you tomorrow. And bye-bye.